Hey YouTubers, this is Blake the Webhead here. Now, I decided that I wanted to do a video on a game called Order and Chaos Online. It is an iOS and Android application. I don't usually do videos on applications or apps, but I figured, those are games too. I review games, I do all that stuff, so why not? Before I start off, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Angelique the Diva. This is her on the iPad here. Before I start the video, I can't start the video without giving her dues. The game was developed by Gameloft. This company has a record for making extremely entertaining games on mobile devices. They are also known for making a game called Order and Chaos, or what is it? It's called Heroes of Order and Chaos, I believe. And it's a MOBA. It's a RTS type game. It's like Dota or League of Legends, which I mentioned in many of my videos that I play, and there's some videos up about that too. But yeah, they made that game as well, and that game is really, really good. Basically what I'm going to be doing is just a small review on this game. I'm not trying to make a long video. The game is extremely fun, it's addicting, and it's a step down from World of Warcraft. If you guys are familiar with that game, it's a massive multiplayer online RPG game. This is also a online RPG game that you can play online with other people on your application, well, it's an application, but on your iPad or your iPhone, or your iPod, because I have it on my iPod as well, just in case I go mobile and I get bored. This game is crazy. It's so much fun. Right now, I have 3 characters. They have, let me delete this guy really quick so I can show you guys what different classes they have. They have different factions, supposedly. They have humans. They have humans here. They have the elf. I guess these are like, the good guys, I suppose. Then they have orcs, and they have undead, and then they have a neutral character called the Mendel, or the Mendel. Each character has, or each race has its own racial abilities that are unique to that race. There are 4 different classes that you can choose from: the warrior, the mage, the monk, and the ranger. I'm gonna go with a mage, just cause they have the customization. It's not huge, but it's enough to keep you happy. You know what I mean? It's like you can only ask so much of an application on your iPhone, but the amount of customization that it allows is really, really nice. I'm just gonna randomize it. That's actually all I'm gonna show you as far as that's concerned. I'm just gonna go into one of my older characters that I have already been made. I just wanted to show you guys the customization possibilities that they have with this game. I'm gonna get on my warrior. His name's Webhead. I accidentally had a typo when I typed his name in, so it's not Webbhead, it's Webbbead. So there was a bit of a typo on my part. But the first thing I wanted to talk about was the graphics. The graphics in this game is really, really good for a MMO online RPG game on your iPhone or your iPad. It is really nice. The controls are they're not hard. It takes a little bit just a few minutes to get used to. The left part of the screen in the bottom left corner is it's like a D-pad, if you will, and it allows you to move around. And then you touch it on the right side of the screen, and it allows the camera to pan up, down, left, right. The things they have in this game, they have the social capabilities of this game is ridiculous. They have things like, they have me checking my mailbox because I had some auctions up. They actually have an auction house in this game, just like World of Warcraft. You can actually go in, and I'm going to show you here in a second. You can actually go into the auction house, and there's always people in here. You can go to the auctioneer, and you can look up auctions. Like, let's say I want a two-handed sword. I hit search, and two-handed swords come up. Whatever anybody on the server is selling, you can actually put your items that you find on the auction house and sell it and make money. And that's exactly how the economy works in this game. You can also get money from, drops from killing various creatures and or people. They have this ability where if you need to travel from town to town, you don't want to run from here to here. They have this thing where each major town has a portal that you take that teleports you, from place to place, and you can see it here indicated by the lines that the portal actually connects to these other towns, and you can take the portal to those towns. So where I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go to Silence, and it cost me 80 copper to go to Silence. They charge you currency in order for you to travel. They also have mounts available in the game. You have to actually use these coins or something, or I'm not sure exactly how it works yet because my mount was free. The one that I got was free, but you have to use it, and you have to actually catch your own mounts, which is really unique. I think it's kind of cool, but if you don't know what you're doing, then you're kind of SOL unless you do research online. But here we're in Silence, and they have in each town also they have crafting vendors and stuff, because you can actually craft your own items in this game. I'm a warrior, and I went with blacksmithing, so I can craft weapons and plate armor and stuff like that. And they have leatherworking and tailoring for like a mage and a ranger. So this is going to be the combat system here. I'm just going to kill something random. There's a wolf. I charge it. The controls are very simple. They're easy to learn. The only thing that I do not like about this game is the respawn time. If you're out doing a quest and you're killing people or killing creatures, they will respawn on top of you if you stand there long enough. And it's a respawn time of maybe a minute. So questing, if you're doing quests, I recommend that you either stay really alert and try to find corners where there's nothing there to chill, or you quest with a friend, because you will be ambushed and you will die a lot of times in this game. Other features that they have in this game, while I'm here showing you guys the combat, they have arenas where you can do 2v2 and 5v5. You can team up with other people, and you can actually fight each other. This is a player versus player mode where you can just battle each other in arenas. They also have dungeons. You can go to the social. They have guilds. They have all kinds of stuff. You can add friends to your friends list. The dungeons, you can actually, there's a queue, and you can go in and you can find out whichever dungeon you want to do. If you want to do a random one, if you want to do a specific one, let's do a specific one. You can look for it, and it's on the list, and you can find it on the list, and it tells you what rewards you get for doing it, experience, gold, stuff like that. The arena is the same way. You I guess you queue in, and it shows your record. It has a 2v2 and a 4v4, and that's I think that's really in depth for an iOS game. It's really a lot of fun. They have talents. They have a talent tree. It has 2 branches for like the warrior. I have a guard branch and a battle branch. Battle branch is like the DPS branch, and then the guard branch is like a protection branch for when I do like dungeons and I want to be a tank or something. But I mean, they have in-store shops where you can go in and you have the choice to use your real-life money to purchase items in the game. This game is completely free. You guys, actually, if you're interested in buying this game, it's free for the rest of the month of July. So you have a few days if you're interested in trying the game out. It's free to download. It's free to play. The only thing you have to pay for is the extra in-store stuff, in-game stuff that you don't really have to pay for. You don't need it. But no, I can't. I'm doing a video. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Order and Chaos Online. It is so much fun. It's so addicting. Like, I've been playing non-stop for the last couple of days, and I can't stop. I can't put it down. I actually stole my girlfriend's iPad from her, and I've been playing it on here because it's a lot. It's bigger, you know what I mean? Versus it being on the phone, my iPhone. The screen's not huge, but it's you know, it's doable. Like, see, here's the screen for my iPhone, and oh, it just crashed. Wonderful. Sometimes that happens, but you know, that goes with the territory. Yeah, the screen's smaller, but it's doable. It's not like it's impossible, and it's not like it's more difficult, but I like it better on here. So, with that being said, my review is completed. I tackled the graphics, the controls, the gameplay, and different aspects of the game, and it's, like I said, it's addicting. It's a lot of fun. It's socially, it keeps you, like, down there is a social box where people are talking. It's constantly alive. It's constantly alive. And for an iOS game, for a game on your iPhone or your iPad or your Android phone to be this in-depth and this unique and this cool, I highly recommend it if you're into this kind of game, MMORPGs. But I give it a 4.5 out of 5. The reason why I didn't give it a complete 5 was because of the respawn time. The respawn time, it rapes you sometimes. It rapes you, and that's the only reason why this game lost at 0.5 points. But with that being said, guys, this concludes my review video on Chaos, or Order and Chaos Online. And until next time, I'll see you guys again. Later.